Well, one of the biggest questions that would have been hovering over the Mets offseason has been answered on the final day of the regular season, with Buck Showalter announcing that he will not be back as Mets manager in 2024. Buck's tenure was a short but somewhat fascinating tenure to break down. On the one hand, it's clear that he brought a level of professionalism and accountability and attention to detail last year that was largely responsible for the team winning 101 games. Now, that being said, for whatever reason, things went south this year. It didn't work out this year. And when that happens, especially with the expectations, the payroll that this team had, and when you consider that a new front office is coming in with David Stearns coming in as the new president of baseball operations, this is what happens. Things like this happen. So while it wasn't a slam dunk that Buck wouldn't be back next year, it's also not completely surprising either. Now, there are going to be players that are disappointed by this news. Francisco Lindor has been a vocal supporter of Buck Showalter. But again, the last thing that you want in any sport is to have the new head of the front office attached to a manager that isn't his guy. And if David Stearns felt like he wanted to go in another direction, it's best that it happened prior to next season. So we'll hear from David Stearns tomorrow when he gets announced as the new president of baseball operations, and I'm sure he'll shed more light on the decision. Once again, the decision today, Buck Showalter will not return in 2024.